bestgeekblogever.com.
Just for fun, you want to hear something?
I do.
Here we go.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Amazing.
During most of your tour, the appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply touch the area of the screen.
Well, originally, I planned on this taking 2 years, but as it turns out, the second I published on YouTube that I was going to do this project, people started coming out of the woodwork, friends, neighbors, asking how they could help. And once I put on there I needed help, people came out even more. So in the end, it ended up being a situation where it showed me a lot of love from my family and friends, which my friends are my family, because I didn't expect this to happen so quickly.
Help you. I'm calling to ask about the shipment up here in the aviary. They called me from the office.
He's about to get interrupted.
Will get delayed
People are already laughing.
The problem is with that.
See? It starts.
That's awesome.
Already. My friend Jason is going to be supplying the light bar, which is a Mopar model light bar used on the front of the Jeep to hold off-road lights like in the movie. The problem is they don't make those anymore, and to find one is nearly impossible. The companies that do make copies aren't dependable. They charge too much and they don't deliver the product for 6 months. So he has a bunch of sand rails, dune buggies of his own, and he decided I can make more.
Hey guys.
Hey, there he is. Hey, nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
My name is Jason Edwards. I'm an engineer for the Boeing Company. I actually have a couple of hobbies that have to do with sand rails and off-roading. I picked up some tricks of the metal trade from my dad, who is a construction worker and owned his own construction company. Growing up, we did a lot of welding and a lot of metal cutting and a lot of metal work to keep his heavy equipment running. We're here today to help Alan out. Alan's been a long-term friend of mine for many years. We actually started when I was in college. Working at Disneyland. I was a conductor on the steam locomotives back in college, and Alan was my trainer back then. So today we're here to build some brackets for him and bend some metal for him and help him turn his Jeep into a Jurassic Park Jeep. Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is fabbing your brackets.
Yes.
And I got a picture of the raw metal that we're going to be working with.
This one here?
That's our starting product. Yeah, it looks like hell right now, but we'll pretty it up for you. I'm going to take basically just the corners off, and you'll end up having something that looks a little bit like this. And that'll be your one piece with your 2 holes here and here.
Okay.
And then your other piece will basically be
It'll be reversed.
reversed. And it'll come down something like that.
Okay. Well, I have the exact dimensions
Like that.
if you want to measure them out.
To about there. So we'll make 2 brackets out of it.
So I told her chicken's the best way to go. It means a lot more to me that it's a longtime friend of mine who has the skills, who builds dune buggies, and he's a skilled realtor, and he very accomplished young man. He's got the skills to do it for us.
Sit on the floor. Give me that dirty, rusty pipe there. Down.
So we're going to bend that bar, connect it to the brackets that he's been grinding with us, and then we're going to paint it and attach it to the vehicle on the windshield screw line. We're going to put 5 off-road lights up there and connect them up, and we'll have ourselves one more step toward it being a correct Jurassic Park vehicle.
How's that look? And this should be it. It's
Just cut off the end.
At least we're okay up here.
put it right up here. Oh, careful. That's good. Yeah, that's what you need right there. It's right on there, baby.
And then also my friend Hussein Urbina, a fellow Disneyland cast member, is also instrumental. I call him the miracle worker, like in Star Trek, because he takes things that you don't think are going to work. He has patience, and he helped me put on the fog lights on the thing and takes care of the engine and helped me put on the side steps, paint the mirrors. He's working on the rims now. It's amazing how far this has come as quickly as it did, because I figured it was going to be 2 years. It's been 3 months and we're almost done.
Hello, my name is Hussein Urbina. I work at Disneyland. I met Alan in '08, and we've been really good friends since then. He's like a brother to me. Well, when I first met Alan, he said that he wanted to buy a Jeep. So, about a year, give or take, he bought a Jeep. And he always loved the movie Jurassic Park. At first, his intentions were to build the Jurassic Park Jeep, but setback after setback, it didn't work out very well. Jump a little further into the future. And with tons of support, and my supports also, we're making this happen. He's made me the chief mechanic and the chief builder of this Jeep, which I'm completely honored. I've painted the rims. I have a rim right now that's undone. I have one that is currently being primered, and I have 2 of them that are done. And today, we are going to prep the flares and the steps, and we're going to paint those and primer them. Alan is a great guy. He's given a lot of people love and support. And in return, I feel that I should do the same because he's given that to me. So far today we've taken off all the decals on it. Removed it with a little bit WD-40 and just the razor. We've prepped the fenders and the steps, bulldogged them, which is an adhesion for the primer, and currently priming. Yeah.
And that's all she wrote. That's all she did.
And now well.
I love the fact that we learned a couple of lessons. First off, we learned that prepping just the fenders took half a day. So if we had waited till the 1st, which is our prep day, to do that, we would have never made our paint time the next day. So I'm glad we got the fenders off and got them started. And even though the Jeep looks a little naked without fenders, at least we know we'll get that red stripe on there and we'll get that prepped. Every step we can do between now and paint day, which is a couple weeks away, is effort we don't have to put back into it. So thankfully, we'll be way ahead of the game by the time prep day comes, and we'll have an army of people helping us do that. So it's going to be great.
That's Alan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.